And we are live. Howdy, howdy, everybody. Brian B, what's up? Art, how's it going? There we go. Randall, how's it going? Steve Ransom, what's up? A little nippy out here, a little nippy. We had to wait a little later in the day because the ramp was froze bad. But it's cleared off quite a bit now. Getting all the baits out. It's a little chilly out here, Uncle Lou, but it's not terrible. It's warming up as the day goes on. I think it's probably 33, 34 degrees now, so it's not as near as cold as it's been. The wind is just what's a little cold coming off this cold water. Fan Seeker TV, how's it going? Whisker Seeker Outdoors, how's it going, buddy? Hopefully we get on a good fish or two today. CVA, Catfishing Fresno. I sent the link out to a few people. See if anybody wanted to come up. If anybody in chat wants to, just let me know. I can drop it in chat too. Should have grabbed some waters from Mom and Dad's house. What I should have done. I bet you all the ones I got in this little cubby down here is frozen. Y'all let me know how the video quality is. If it's okay, but a little jumpy. If it's terrible. If it's perfect. Just let me know. Also, sound quality. Oh, one second. Let me turn this graph around. I'm steering the boat, so let me turn it around. It won't hurt for me to be able to see it. Plug Daddy's phone up so we got a backup phone going. Daddy's phone needs charged. We sat at their house and played fibbage and some other stuff my sister had come up with while we waited on the ramp to thaw. Anything is possible. Hey, how's it going? Randall's working. Oh man, that ain't no fun. Alicia Jeffries, how are you going? How are you doing? Chris Steele, hey. Martin UK. Think I'm called up. Ooh. Catch some big. Hey, we're gonna try to, Miss Alicia. That is the goal. Whether it happens or not, only time will tell. Catfishing freak, howdy, howdy. Got a little glare there on the windshield while I'm trying to look through it to see the grass. Frozen skipjack. I don't know if y'all can see about how big they're cut. Daddy'll show you here in just a second what size he's cutting them. Yes, Chris Steele, skipjack today. Frozen skipjack, the ones we caught a couple weeks ago. Alvin Lewis, what's happening? Catfishing Freak said, come on, CatCon, Christmas is over. That's right. 2 months to go, or a month and a half, or something like that.
The last one I got a bait out. So there you can see. You see that?
You gotta come a little closer.
Can you see that?
So
that's the size chunks I'm putting out. Fairly small.
About the size of your thumb. Hey, thank you, Randall. Says hit that like button, y'all. We do appreciate it. And the other Randall says, can't wait for CatCon. Woo hoo. Say, here, kitty, 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 kitty. Looks like we got all of them in the frame. See you, Randall. Hope you have a good day at work, buddy. It's really overcast today. Really, really overcast. All right, guys. So we're gonna call one right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What rod do y'all think's gonna get the first fish? First fish. What rod? 1 through 8. One starts on the left, all the way to 8 on the outside. Right. Daddy, go ahead and throw your suck out. We are getting a crosswind. All right. Okay, it's pushing us up in there. He don't want to get it out. I'll give him the remote, let him fight it.
What's up, sucker?
How are you doing, brother?
Driving. What's going on?
I just got on the lake.
Um,
How did yours, Mason, and Tara's Christmas go?
it was good.
Eric B, what's up? Y'all
I
had a
sorry
great
can't
Christmas?
reach out, but I'm driving.
Oh, no problem.
Driving around trying to find a good boat ramp to put in.
Oh, you going fishing?
Not today. I am tomorrow.
Well,
I'm going Wednesday and Thursday.
hopefully we're fishing tomorrow too. We'll for sure be fishing Thursday. Daddy's supposed to work tomorrow, but he might talk himself into calling out.
Look at him up there and all the sexiness going on.
Got him a new ice fishing suit.
I see that.
Wife bought me a new ice fishing suit. One that if you fall in, it will float you. So
Steve Ransom said 4 is going to go first. Eric B said 7. Which one you think, Daddy?
7.
Definitely all the way to the left.
Number 1?
Yep.
I think number 8.
I think number 6.
Is that hung? Number 6 is hanging up.
It's coming right off that point. Right.
Emily, how are you?
One of them did.
I can't see chat. I ain't got it on. I just want to get up here and let you know that I couldn't read it because I'm driving.
Chris is in chat now. He said driving and listening.
He just must be like me.
Yeah.
I like the colors on his outfit. That's the J-Dog collars right there, orange.
Yeah.
It's one of those suits that if you fall in, it makes you float.
Well, I say we put that to the test.
Not today.
Not today.
We might do it this summer.
Flop over there. Let's see if it works.
There's a pool of water right there behind that. You know that? Right there on the other side of that little bank. There's water that gets trapped behind that. I'd like to go over and fish in that little trapped area one day.
What use for bait? Skipjack?
Yep. Keith Doc Reed's in the house. Got Chad from Fields to Water in here. What's up? Daddy, I'm trying to fight to get this over. I'm telling you, we're in crosswind. That's why I'm going to swing it. He don't listen.
Everywhere I've been going is froze.
Well, this one was this morning. We was going to come out early this morning, and this one was froze over, and it wasn't worth risking sliding the truck and the boat to the water. But
That's my problem. My boat ramps are 100-foot long, so that's a long slide.
Yeah, I mean this one over here is longer than 100 foot. This one's probably 200. It's a long ramp. That's why we waited until it thawed. It's warmed up. Actually, the sun just now peeked out, so everything will really melt.
Yeah, the sun does.
Everything will really melt now. Well, here, throw me at a.
Sit down here with one of these fish. Get back up.
Oh, is that blue and hung? It's walking funny. Is it hung or is it a bite? Uncle Lucis, since when's that stopped you, J Dog?
I'm mad at him. He
Eric,
just
how's it
ignored.
going?
Oh.
Eric said, I miss you, buddy, J Dog.
Yeah, miss you. I tried to call him just a second ago and he ignored me. He's dead to me.
Who that? Eric?
Uncle Lou. No, Uncle Lou.
He said, you are dead to me.
Yeah, Uncle Lou watched me go down the boat ramp in the Wilder down there at the Licking River. It was full of solid ice and snow. He said, I'm getting off here. I ain't even about to watch you kill yourself. No sooner than he hung up, Tara fell and slid down the boat ramp.
Well, Whisker Seekers Outdoors, it was just in here. He did that one day when me and him come out. He busted his butt going down the boat ramp. It looked like it hurt, but it was funny. Daddy, that one's going to hit that buoy. Think I ought to reel it in.
I tell you what, it feels like summer, even though it's only in the 30s after being in the negatives for a week.
Talking about, I come out this morning and I said, man, it feels good.
Yeah.
It was just 30.
This is when we all get sick because we think it's warm out.
It'd be all right. I came out, mailman came to drop the package off on the porch. And I came out to get it, and I was standing there talking to him, and he said, there was a big buck standing in your yard when I come up through here. And I looked right out beside the driveway. I said, heck, he's still standing there. There he is. It was a nice little 8-pointer. He probably 2.5 or 3.5-year-old deer. But it's the biggest one I've seen in my yard. He really don't know how dangerous he lives being in my yard. What you did. Whoa, what's he won't use this little drift sock, and it is a small drift sock.
Is it?
But
Maybe it'll help some.
it's been in a tangled mess. He gets away from the phone and want me to untangle it.
I'll be right back here.
I had 2 of these little drift socks,
Took off with one of them still.
and we lost one of them one day. It flew off the back of the boat and hung and broke.
See how much this drift sock helps. Only 59 more days till CatCon. I wish Uncle Lou would come to CatCon. What's Eric said. "31 awesome people in here. Appreciate each every one of y'all." Oh, that one's running.
Which one?
That blue?
Or hung up one?
Think it's hung.
Like it.
How deep are you fishing?
Pop loop.
We're in 27 foot right here.
Oh, she's home tight.
Yeah. Yeah, we're about to have to reel everything in.
Pull and drag.
Let me
All
hit
right,
spot.
I'm gonna hop off here. I'm about to get into Augusta, and I'm gonna lose service.
All righty. I got to get this
All right,
right. See you,
all
man.
right. See ya.
Yeah, I'm glad I was untangling this now. He has to get up and do some work. Don't break it. You're going to turn around and go back no matter what. It's got the planer board on it. I'm seeing if I can pull it loose. You might pop it loose. Get you some slack. Pop it. Let it fly backwards.
It ain't coming loose. All right, guys. I'll be back to rechat in just a second.
Here, I'll reel them in.
Let's see. That stinks. Wild Turkey, hey, how's it going? Uncle Lou said, Turkey, he showed me I'm not sticking my boys in the snow to do it. G-Style, how's it going? Hand it here. I'll get it the rest of the way untangled. Oh, that's good. It's good now. What's that? This line is good. All right. We behind it yet? Dang, huge ball of shad right there. Come out. All right. Spin her back around. Spin it back around. How about this one? You only need. That's the one that broke. Yeah, only one. That's the one that broke. That's how you pull it up. You hook one to the end. Yep. Yeah, you pull the end to empty it out. So which goes on which? I don't think that's right. I'll reach out. Bobcat, what's up, buddy? Cat Tucky, how's it going? G-style fishing. Do you think catch more bigger catfish than smaller ones during winter months? Yeah, we catch our average size seems the number might be lower. Average size fish has to go up. Huh? There you go, Bobcat, if you want it. Bob Kitten. Maybe we'll get them all back out here soon. Kentucky, we're on Barren River Lake in Scottsville, Kentucky.
What's up?
Not much. What's going on with you?
I don't know. Y'all caught any fish yet?
We didn't drag, but I don't know, 100 yards there, and then we got hung up.
That's if you ain't snagging, you ain't dragging.
Yeah, we hung it up good. Couldn't even break it off because it was a planer board rod, and we'd had to turn around to go back and get the planer board regardless.
Yep. Yeah, that sucks.
Kentucky.
Yeah, put yourself on full screen. I don't see about a big old melon head. Y'all loving that new boat?
Like it so far, pretty dang good. Gotta get used to dragging in it. Probably gonna need to get a bigger drift sock. I'm gonna see how much this one does today.
Wind catch it bad.
Yeah, it's got more gunnel, so the wind catches it.
Yeah.
It drags different, but it's 1,000 times nicer.
Yeah, you get a bigger drift sock or throw two out, and that might help.
So
You get a side wind, and it'll definitely get your lines all crossed up.
yeah, we got one right now. As soon as he gets these all back out, he's gonna throw his drift sock out. Fish Ranch Guy or Fish Guy Ranch, how's it going?
What's
You
up,
been out in?
Kentucky? I haven't been fishing since the tournament, I don't think. Been so daggum cold here.
Where you headed, Chris?
Oh, we've been to 3 states already today.
Hey,
You
check
couldn't
your
catch
email,
fish in
Chris.
Check my email.
Yeah, I sent you a mock-up.
All right, I'll do it when we get home.
All right.
We're on Barren River Lake today, Fish Guy Ranch.
Yeah, somebody was making fun of my net this morning, so it gave me a complex. I had to go buy a new net.
Did you go get you a new cast net?
I did. Yep.
What kind did you get?
7 foot, 5/8 mesh. Was £1.25 per foot, I think. Yep.
That's a good
Or
net.
1 pound per foot, not a pound.
Hey, can I have your old one?
What that? I got 2.
I just like free stuff.
Well, everybody like free stuff.
I don't even know how to throw a cast. I don't think I remember how to throw a cast net anymore. I weren't ever good at it when I did do it.
It's all muscle memory.
But I figure that 7 footer will be all right since it's only a couple inches taller than me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting deep. It is getting deep.
I may be getting me a new boat in the next couple of days or weeks, maybe.
Sweet.
A new used boat.
Can I have your old one?
No, I gotta sell it.
I like getting free stuff too.
He answered that really quick.
Dana'd kill me if I tried to keep 2 boats.
What are you
Well, you
getting,
can give
Bob?
it to me.
Well, right now I'm gonna go look at it on Thursday, but it's a Crestliner 1850 fish hawk. It's not as deep as the Targas or the ones like y'all got. It's not as deep, but it's got a 95-inch beam on it. And it's 18 feet 3 inches, and it's kind of about halfway between my boat and your boat there.
Sounds
I
like
didn't want a real deep boat because I just can't. Like in Daryl's boat, his or whatever it is, the Pro V or Pro Guide, I can't even reach the water when I get over the sides.
stubby little arm.
I'm like Chris. Heck man, I have to dangle my feet and somebody hold on to them to get over to the side of the boat. That sucks.
Well, that sounds like a gooder boat.
Yeah, I mean it'll be that tournament, man. That I was out there in some water that scared me. Let me just say it that way. I should have been out there in my boat. Should not have been out there in my boat.
I will say this boat I feel much safer in than I did my other boat.
Oh yeah.
Daddy, we're drifting straight.
Well, you got wider beam, you got deeper sides. You know, you got a more V hull, which means it's gonna sit in the water more solidly than a flatter bottom boat. So yeah, there's a lot of things that make it feel safer.
Yeah, we had Daddy's little bass boat out on some water that we was. It felt like we were inches away from sinking it many a times.
Yeah, that's how I felt on that tournament. When we fished that tournament, I had to get on to Zach, and he'd come to the back of the boat when we were doing something, reeling lines in or something. I was like, "Listen, dude, we can't both be back here. You need to go back to front, or I need to go to the front. One of the two."
Prime B said short legs and arms.
That's right. We were taking water over the transom. Uncle B.
What the J-Dog?
He said he was about to lose service. Want to
Hey,
be
Uncle B
outdoors.
ain't exactly no giant. Easy.
Brush right there that we're probably gonna hang a dang planer board in. I didn't want to get that close, but fighting to keep us over. Go ahead and throw it out.
What's your water temperature there, Cody?
41.
Well, I'm going out tomorrow with a shizzle and Daryl. I'm trying to get all my work done today so I can go play a little bit tomorrow.
There you go. Catch y'all some biggins.
Yeah, we're going to try to go get some crappie and catfish and maybe even carry a shotgun and shoot a duck.
There you go. If one thing ain't working, maybe another will.
Might just shoot a catfish if it's getting close enough to him. Kind of worried. Brandon was saying earlier that the bass fishermen were talking about a shad kill. All that super cold weather we had said that they were saying they were seeing dead shad everywhere. That could be a problem.
Yeah, it's too much bait to compete with.
They gorge up on them dead shad, and heck, they don't want to eat when they're full.
Yeah, I mean it's too much.
I've seen it happen before. Crappie will do that too.
Yep, it's walking backwards. Hopefully it
I've
pulls.
caught crappie during a shad kill that looked like they was dang pregnant. They were so fat from eating, gorging on them shad.
It's hung big as crap. God blessed.
Wannabe says dead shad equals free bait.
There's Matt want to be outdoors. What's up, Matt?
Oh, did it come loose? Oh, it come loose. Or the board popped off.
Hey, what I hate when you pull them boards is when you flip it out there with the board attached to it.
And
Put the board on, and then the board pops loose. You got to reel everything back in. That's the most annoying thing in the world.
Yes, it is.
You're like, go! You know, I just wonder. I never thought about this, but here's an idea. Next time that happens, I'm gonna grab my skipjack rod and see if I can't snag the board.
There you go.
And not have to reel everything back in. That's a good idea.
What's that? When you break off?
When a board pops off and starts heading down the line, instead of having to reel everything back in, just take your skipjack rod or your bait rod and throw it out there across your line and snag the board and pull it back to the boat. You reckon that'd work?
I mean, you only got to reel that one rod back in.
Yeah, that's a pain in the butt, though.
And by the
I'm lazy.
time you throw it out there 4, 5, 6 times to hook the board, you could have had it reeled in.
Yeah, why y'all got to be logical?
Oh, you hooked the long one on the wrong side. See here, 32 foot of water.
What's up, Mike Sampson?
Sampy, what's happening, buddy?
Sampy.
Hey, Chris, you got Telly with you?
Yep.
Did you cook him up some good groceries for Christmas?
Well, yeah.
He's not worthy.
Hey, biscuits and gravy.
Oh,
Did
man.
lasagna for dinner and a pineapple upside down cheesecake.
Good grief. He's going to be 400 pounds by CatCon. You better slow down.
I think she's doing it on purpose.
I think so, too, trying to keep you undesirable.
Well, that'll never happen.
Oh, Lord.
There's Chadwick.
What's up, Chadley?
So nice to be home and snuggled up under my blankets where it's warm.
We're supposed to have 60s by midweek. Highs in the 50s, 60s here. Ain't that crazy?
We just had lunch with Chadwick.
Did you?
Yep.
I didn't tell nobody. Nah, I just kidding.
Yeah, you're right. Probably should.
What size are these? These look big. These are small. They just look big.
Bobcats on the screen.
What?
Hey, can y'all hear us?
Yeah, we hear you.
There you go.
Yeah, we hear you.
Unfortunately.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10-4. He can't hear us, though. Sound like.
I don't think he can hear us. Rich says, I don't know how you guys are talking about bringing all your boards in if it gets up.
I do the same thing, Rich. I just break it off. I don't want to go back and get it. I'd rather break it off and tie new rigs and go back and get it for real 6 in for one. No. That's
Well,
Can any of y'all hear us?
Yeah.
Yes, Cody, we can hear you. He can't hear us.
I don't have any sound.
Give him a thumbs up, Bob.
Can he see me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
He gone.
He gone.
Yeah, talking about, like if we're out dragging boards and we get one stuck, we'll just keep pulling, hoping it comes undone. And if the line breaks, it breaks. But
Hello.
hello,
All right. I don't know what.
We can hear you.
All right, I can hear y'all now.
all right. But yeah, we'll just pull until the line breaks or it comes free. But sometimes when you break your line, that planer board pops too. Then you got to go back to get that planer board.
True, that's true.
Yeah, if it's got a planer board on it, we don't even break it. We don't ever break it off because you're just gonna have to go back and get the board 99% of the time.
Yeah, that's
If it's
true.
a rod without a planer board, we'll break it off, keep from having to reel everything in. But that gets expensive.
Yeah.
If I had Cody's money, I'd buy all new rods and reels every time I went fishing.
Yeah, me too.
I'd never use the same rods twice.
I just throw them in the water when I'm done with them.
Yeah, might as well.
Like you do with phones.
There's only one person I know that can afford a Ranger boat, and that's you, Chris. Hey, we're fishing.
All right. About time.
Daddy's let his planer board out 150 yards behind us.
Hey, Matt said, so they had lunch with Chad under his blankets. Don't ask, don't tell.
No.
It ain't that kind of fishing trip, Matt.
Wasn't fishing at all.
We gotta do cast net.
I drove through 3 states just to buy a cast net.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it a Phytech?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be good. Well, let me ask you something. When you throw in a cast net in the wintertime, are you wearing surely you're wearing rain gear, right?
Well, so that's what I was talking to Chad about. I've just had a 5-foot net. I've got insulated rubber gloves that we keep in the boat.
Uh-huh.
So I'd wear those gloves when I'm throwing that net, and I would never get wet. But now with a 7-foot net, I might end up getting my arms wet or something like that. So I'm gonna have to wear something that's waterproof.
Don't be a sissy.
I wear
rain
pants.
Act like you don't enjoy blanket fart castles.
Blanket fort castles.
That's what I said. Blanket fart castles.
Fort castles. Bleak dining isn't cool, Matt.
Wow. No doubt.
Matt said he ruined a brand new cast net. Just gonna spend the money on a strong one.
Well, if I keep destroying stuff, I quit buying nice stuff because it's like I used to when those Bluetooth when the Bluetooth earpieces used to come out. I think I bought 6 of those things, and I'd lose them or break them or something every time. So after a while, I just quit buying them. Then my daughters finally bought me a set of AirPods for Christmas last year, and knock on wood, I've kept up with them.
EarPods.
Yeah, them earbuds.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, it started snowing here in Chattanooga about I guess about 5:30ish yesterday, and we got a pretty good dusting on the ground.
We got about 2 inches today.
Yeah, we got.
Oh wow!
It started.
That's probably about what we've got. 2 inches.
Yeah, we didn't get that much.
Yeah, it is.
It's enough to be pretty, but not enough to cause any problem.
We had enough snow yesterday to cover the roads back up, and make them slick.
Yeah.
Freezing fog this morning.
I want to catch a fish. I want to catch a fish.
It was 30 here when I got up.
If you're running a 100-pound braid, Rick, I guess you don't break your main line.
No kidding. Now, so
Oh.
our boards that Telly and I use, they don't, the clip doesn't lock on. You can just pop the line and pop that line out of the clip.
Mm-hmm.
The deeper you put it in the clip, the more it stays on there. But there's still times where sometimes a snag will pop that clip loose. Now it's still attached to your main line.
Yeah.
But the clip will come undone.
Well, I
and
got
if you
the Uncle
breathe
Lou
in your
boards.
line,
You know what those look like.
Yeah.
I like that clip on the Uncle Lou boards there. I guess it's a Scotty clip is what they call them.
I think so.
Yeah, that's what we're pulling Uncle Lou boards, and most like just give it a quick yank and it'll pop out.
Yeah, I like those a lot.
I want it. I've had fish get off when trying to unclip the planer board. So I like it where it's strong enough that if you get snagged, it has a decent chance of staying clipped. But if you give it one good swift yank, that it'll pop loose. So once you're reeling the fish in, you got it about halfway in, you know the hook's set decent. You can just give it a little flick and it comes on out.
Yeah, right.
That's what we do.
I mean, you don't want to go jerking like crazy and rip the hook out of the fish's mouth, but.
Well, I know.
Chad says, I prefer my clips to have the nipple that locks them in. I don't want to have to stop to take them off. Yep.
No shit, James.
I usually set ours. I'll put our line about halfway into that clip. That's a good solid hold, but I can still pop it out of there if I want to.
We're just now getting almost to the good part.
James Allball's asking, have you caught anything yet?
No bites. We've only been fishing about half the time we've been out here because of hang-ups. So about 30 minutes. No.
Where'd you guys launch, Cody?
Port Oliver.
Oh, okay.
What's the depth difference like? What is the depth like in Bering River Lake? Is it a lot of variation, or is it more flat than anything, or what is it like? The bottom like?
It's a lot of variation.
There's a lot of river channels and flats.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of the river channel runs all the way through it, and then a lot of little creek channels, and then a lot of and rock bluffs.
Yeah, so it's your typical.
Matt, if you got those clips that's got the nipple in the back and you put your line back there behind that nipple, you're not going to pop it off. That's why that nipple's for, is to keep it in there.
Tis the season to pull baits right now, I guess.
There is a decent fish there.
Yeah, that's what I like. I like seeing fish on a depth finder and going, maybe he'll take my bait. And then when you do, it's like, oh, he took my bait.
He's sitting right in front of a ball of bait, so who knows what he does.
When you mark them.
You see him sitting there in front of that ball of bait?
I can't see the screen. I got the chat on. Oh, wow, yeah. It's like he's under it.
Yeah. So he might not want nothing to do with us because he's already got something there.
He's eyeballing some bait. Hey, man, you never know.
Your bait's a lot easier to catch than the other ones.
Tell him.
Well, we'll have some bait come over top of them here in a minute.
Oh, there's a fish behind them too.
Matt said, holy crap, throw the net.
That's a little bait ball for around here.
Yeah, that's like
Any fin as possible says, throw the dynamite.
You'll come over spots where you know you're in 40 foot of water, and for 100 yards it'll say you're in 12, 13 foot of water because the sonar can't reach bottom for all the shad.
I don't know about Kentucky, but they frown upon that in Tennessee. Don't ask me how I know.
Oh, I'm getting this drift
Let's
still.
just say I used to fish with a guy that was related to Crocodile Dundee.
Kelly. That's
Oh,
her
man.
name.
What's up, Kelly?
Yeah.
What's up, Kelly Belly?
Think Cabela's has
Hey,
got drift socks in stock. How much are they there?
Kelly, did you text me yesterday? Somebody sent me a text yesterday, and I just showed up as a phone number. I don't know who it was. I asked them who dis, and they never answered.
I might have butt dialed you.
All right, it was Kelly.
Why didn't you message back, Kelly?
Exactly. And I said, who
Well, you
dis? Get no answer.
Why you gonna be a punk, Kelly? Come on, man.
Keep you
Why you
guessing.
gotta be that way?
Every once in a while, I still get texts from people, and I don't know who they are because, I lost my phone. I didn't get all my numbers
Really?
back. It was Telly's fault.
Hey, I got a video
That
clip of that saved if you need it.
Is that a 4?
Said that he did text you back.
Oh.
So apparently he's not
That
important enough to get contact.
God bless it.
Table Rock guy, they are on Barren River Lake in Kentucky.
Good old Kentucky.
Yep, southern Kentucky, right down on the Tennessee border.
They come loose. Vibe 7, how's it going? Everybody be sure to hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate it.
No.
Why you gotta be like that?
Just to be different. Hey, is that place that Muskrat talks about still got them drift socks on sale? They had like $9.99. I want to check them first.
Well, I want it by tomorrow evening.
Well, it ain't gonna happen.
I got one in the back seat of the truck right now.
This in here ain't but like 18 inches, maybe 24.
Ooh, yeah, you need a bigger one for that boat.
I got a 46-inch in the back seat of my truck right now.
Bring it to me.
I ordered a 46 last time he posted that link.
Overnight it to me.
This one's going to Richard Cluck.
No luck club.
He just won't give you anything, will he, Cody?
Well, if Cody would have been in our live stream the other day, he might have won it.
Oh, was you giving what? You doing a live stream giving one away?
Yes, if you'd have been in there, you'd have known that.
I wasn't in there.
Christmas morning.
I definitely wasn't in there Christmas morning. I was doing my Christmas thing with the girls.
Yeah, I was watching the boys. The boys woke me up at 3:50 that morning.
Oh Lord! Well, I had to get up. at 4:30 a.m. to put a pork butt on the smoker, so it'd be done in time for dinner.
All these balls of shad are smaller, like something's busting them up.
Oh, man.
There's one.
What's up,
Guys
Buggy?
gonna watch me make biscuits and gravy.
We went to the Chinese restaurant that for dinner.
Yep, had Chinese buffet for supper that night.
Telly, you know how long it's been since I ate biscuits and gravy? Oh,
Just the other morning for me.
that's just mean to even talk about it.
That's one of my favorite meals. I eat that anytime.
I don't even eat it.
Good old bacon gravy. Oh, goodness.
I prefer sausage gravy. I'm just gonna be honest with you, Larry.
Bacon grease gravy's the only way to make it.
Well, I'll eat both, but I'm more partial to sausage gravy.
I've never had bacon grease gravy.
Oh, you're missing out, brother.
And
Sure
frozen
are.
butter biscuits. Oh man,
Frozen. My wife makes them from scratch, buddy. That's the only way to make biscuits.
that's what I'm talking about. You freeze your butter instead of using lard. Freeze your butter, and then you can run it through a grater because it's frozen, and the butter doesn't start to melt until they're in the oven. It makes
Oh, I
them.
know.
It helps the leavening process so they're fluffier, and that butter spread through them real good. Because if you just make them with plain butter, the butter melts while you're kneading it, and it makes your biscuits dense.
Huh, I've never heard of that.
I like the old fashioned.
Hey, Buckman, I reckon you're going to have to message me your number because J-Dog ain't giving it to me. He's holding your number hostage from me.
I might have it, Chris. I'll look at my phone.
Yeah, I got it. There's a big bowl of bacon. See it there?
Kelly says, time to redo the studio before tonight.
And there's a couple fish.
Better be getting to work here.
Fish maybe there behind it. There it goes. When I move it around, it probably freezes. There's fish. Get it, Daddy. Fish on.
Get it.
Uh-oh.
Get it.
Fish on. There it is.
Why? Fish on, and we're still looking at the graph.
That better be a gooder one.
Oh, no, I had it up. The whole takedown was on there. Here, kitty, kitty. He come off. Look like he come off.
Hey, where'd Larry get his soup?
I think Mama ordered it off Amazon. Oh, no. Hey, maybe he's still on. He come off. He swung.
Oh. Yeah.
God bless Daddy.
I had him. I tell him like this. It just bumped. It bumped. Boom, boom. Come on. I don't know if fish come off. He was hooked up. It was a good fish.
Dag nabbit.
I see why. I see why I mixed
Look here.
Matt, what did you have for Christmas? What's that say? That soul
Kitty
lake?
Oh, wow. How in the world did that happen?
I mean, it's,
Did you hook it like that? Jeez Louise.
Had it hooked to the nose.
he turned around and ripped it. Had it hooked like this, and I guess
I'll be.
that would be
I don't know
why he
yet,
didn't,
Buckman.
that would be why he didn't stay on.
Yeah.
That stinks.
Rookie.
It was a good one. He said.
Rookie.
Without reeling back, make no
You can go ahead and save that clip where you lost that fish.
Hey, get feeling better, Buckman.
I think we missed one on that the other day.
God bless. There's a giant bowl of bait there. We're coming through the bait right now. That's for sure.
Chris Steele's asking, what does Larry's back of his jacket say? Is he advertising for somebody?
No, it's just a brand of ice suit. They just got their logo on the back.
Big Mike says, come on, 80-pounder.
Better.
What's up, Big Mike?
Oh, I don't think that was an 80, but it was definitely a decent one. And the dang hook got hooked back in the dang head.
It happens.
And he wasn't wanting to let go of that bait either. Daddy said at least a 40. I don't know. I don't know what he's basing that on.
When I would pull up,
I always thought every fish you lost was a 100-pounder.
At least they're at least 50s. The ones I'd lose are. I've never lost anything under 30.
yes, I've caught a lot of fish, and just by the way he was pulling, I'm gonna say he was over 40.
But if you lose anything under 30, you ain't doing it right.
That's right.
You telling the truth too much.
You're being far too honest. Hey, Jeff, how are you? I'll be right back, guys.
But it was like that thing come untwisted or something. Bloop, bloop.
That bait got flipped in. I don't know. Stinks.
Matt just figured out he's 2 minutes behind.
He said I'm always slow.
What does that look?
Whoever makes that suit.
Don't touch the
Who
rod
makes
zone.
that? Who makes that suit, Cody?
Nordic Legend is what it says. Nordic Legend ice fishing gear.
I don't plan on doing any ice fishing, but I do plan on fishing winter. So.
Might be cold.
Did something just hit that?
Bugman's asking if you guys are doing group tomorrow. His church is not.
Yeah, we hadn't scheduled it. I don't think. I'll get her scheduled.
Yep, we'll have it, and then I got to call and make sure I got somebody for a Thursday night too.
Uncle Lou, they ain't got any fish in the boat yet, but Larry just lost an 80.
He did let a good one off.
Had tension on.
Big Mike!
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I need to get new rain bottoms for Saturday. Getting out my climber last night when it was sleeting. I slipped and ripped them on a branch.
You're with
I think so.
parent
No.
or
Yeah. Oh,
all three B's.
are we the only ones in here?
Bobcat said he had to do something real quick.
Stupid frog toads.
Yeah, I've
You can
ripped a
always
couple pair
drive
of
to
frog
Walmart and
togs.
get them.
Frog togs tear out too easy.
Keep it dry though.
They will do that. Ugh. Yawning.
I'll be doing that.
Yawning. Here, kitty, make this trip pretty.
You shit.
Take it.
Table rock guy asking what the temperature out there.
Right now it's probably 35, 36 degrees outside.
33 up here.
It's a few degrees warmer than that, I think.
I guess we could be calling Table Rock guy Marcus because it is in his name.
Yep.
Matt, no, we're not going to be able to make it, buddy.
Had to go load some shirts up. Who's not making what?
Matt asked if Telly and I were going Saturday to Baldwin.
Steve, it did. It got the first bite, that's for sure.
The annual Baldwin trip, huh?
Telly and I have been saying we wanted to go, just weren't able to make it work this time.
I got the unexpected expense of buying a new battery for our daughter's car.
Daddy, hand me one of those waters from behind you. Maybe I sit out here in the sun, that's all.
Hey, water frozen up.
Son.
You know, in the wintertime, I don't even carry a cooler on the boat. Bait in a bucket.
Well, Matt, she ain't cooking while she's down there, even if we did go.
I got for Christmas.
Well, you're at CatCon. Let's see you at CatCon.
Wife bought me one of those coolers that plugs into a 12 volt that's got a refrigerator and a freezer in it.
Huh. That might be handy.
And
Keeping your better cheddars warm, cold.
Go out skipjack fishing, just throw them straight in the freezer.
Yeah.
Bought a couple shiny heinies today.
What about your hiney? Is your hiney shiny?
I'll tell you, well, probably ought to not mention that in this chat.
Shiny hiney.
been waxing it.
I bet he has, Larry. I got hair all over mine. It ain't shiny a bit.
See, I wasn't going to say that, but since Bobcat did.
Well, you know I'll go there, live or not.
They don't call him Dingleberry Bob for nothing.
That's right.
Dingleberry.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Cut now.
I'm losing service. I might have to see if I hear from him.
Somebody raise the antenna. Put the rabbit ears, move them around, jiggle the rabbit ears. Get some foil.
Are
Put
we
them on
back?
the rabbit ears. Yeah.
Am I losing service? Is it me?
You roboted out.
All right.
Sound fine now.
Let me see if I can switch over to Daddy's phone if this will do better, because we're coming through an area we ought to catch a fish.
I thought it was us because I looked over and saw we had no signal there for a minute.
Why am I on full screen? I'm liable to do something y'all don't want to see.
He's switching phones.
Right now I'm making shirts, but I might have an itch,
Itch it.
Escobar Total Home Service. Mowing, trimming, mulching, landscaping, and more. I'm going to start going live while I'm making people shirts and charging them for advertisement.
There you go.
Man, there's 150 people watching you. You can't get promotion like that anywhere else. Come on.
That's right. Rich S says they're fixing to get bit soon in that area.
Can y'all hear us?
Steve Ransom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve Ransom wants to know what's the easiest way to get with Bobcat for stickers.
Send me an email, Steve, at bobcatoutdoors365@gmail.com.
No.
You hear us, Cody?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
We hear you.
We
I
got
hear
one
you.
hung up bad.
Listen to that demon dragon.
Yep. DemonDragons.com. Promo code 3+120.
I knew that was coming.
How come you don't use Chunky 10 like Trophy Seeker?
Or Bobcat 20. It'll all get you in the same place.
Fresh and bait.
Put them all back in.
Fresh in the mud.
You may lay a leg of this bait out so it can be thawing? You do? Okay. Freaking
I got to
snag.
make some shirts for Pat's new channel, Twisted Tackle.
Hey, Bob.
Yep.
My kids asked about you this morning because Compton was wearing his Bobcat sweatshirt and Cannon's outgrew his.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I need to get with you and pay you and just have you bring me one for each of them to CatCon.
All right. Yeah, just let me know a little bit ahead of time and remind me. Because I'm going to make up a few. I ain't bringing a bunch of stuff to CatCon. Might be a couple dozen things. Last year, I come home with a bunch of stuff. I need to get a website built.
Well, they have wore the fire out of those crew neck sweatshirts you hooked them up with.
All right. That's good, man.
I actually think Compton outgrew his too, but he's wearing his older brother's. It fits him now. He got the hand-me-down.
Well, yeah, that's the way it always is. I didn't have any brothers. I only had sisters, and I was the oldest, so I always got the newer stuff.
That explains why you're so into cross-dressing.
Yeah, absolutely. Wear my little tutu.
Yeah, Richard, we've caught a lot of good fish right here.
You might be into a 2-2 now, but you probably into a 3-3 or a 4-4 earlier.
Oh, I was. Yeah. I went from a 4-4 to a 2-2.
I think that's what Shelly's trying to get me into a 10-10.
I believe she is. Fattening you up.
I can't help that I can cook.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with good cooking. That's why I've been big all my life. I grew up in a house full of women that loved to cook and were good at it.
I can always stop cooking.
The hell you will.
My grandmother, I thought she was one of the best cooks on the planet.
Hand me down outdoors. Says, hey guys, it's been a while.
How's it going, man?
Hello, hello, hello.
That's a new name to me.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been in here before. Hand me down has.
That sounds like my equipment, hand-me-downs, all my rods and reels and stuff.
I wish I had somebody to hand me something.
Wait,
You said it was okay.
I know, I couldn't see it. Shut up. Whoa.
The best kind of
Joey's
gear
trying
is
to get his
free gear.
T-bone.
I am not. I couldn't see because of this.
Tele-driving? You probably can't see over steering wheel, can you, Chris?
You shut your face mouth, Bobcat.
He's the only person I know that still got phone books just for that reason.
Hey, this is no lie. Let me tell y'all this story. When I was in grade school, I had a little bus driver. She was like 4'5" or something, and she actually had wood blocks duct taped to the clutch and the brake and the gas pedal in the bus she drove.
Good Lord.
I'm not kidding. But she was just the sweetest thing in the whole wide world.
Well, that's
And
because
she
you
said
knew
on the
y'all could
phone
all
book,
beat her
too.
up.
I guess so. Miss Vivian was her name. I'll never forget Miss Vivian. Richmond County
ready?
Schools.
You ready to go around backwards? Let's go back. Let's go back.
Shut up, Brian Bay. Shut your face mouth. You ain't exactly no giant yourself there, bud.
I'm telling you, Bobcat, them guys that are just an inch or two taller than us, they're the ones that they just can't help
I
themselves.
don't think it'll hurt
Well,
it.
you
No
remember what
faster.
happens when they call us short, don't you?
That's right.
Their winky shrinks. It's a fact.
Eddie
Winky
Gross.
shrinky. Some of them, like Brian B, can't afford for the winky to shrink much more.
I agree. They're totally. No, I don't know that for a fact, but I'm just saying, probably.
Wow.
We
Yeah,
behind
I
it?
have no evidence of that.
Hand me down, they have not got anything to the boat yet, but they did have one hooked up. They got off
Well, he wasn't hooked
probably
up.
about 80.
The hook was flipped back into the skipjack head.
I know that's a lie, Matt.
That's it.
I'm just guessing, Brian B.
You notice I was
Huh?
quick to say I don't know. Captain Winkle, like an ace Ventura. I forgot about that movie. That was a funny movie.
Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna.
I'm gonna cut some bacon.
All right. Oh, there's some decent fish underneath us.
So what do y'all think about the catfish and crappie show? I'm really kind of like disappointed by that because I love crappie fishing too, and there's a good chance I'm gonna spend more money.
So that's why
Yeah.
they're doing it.
Exactly. Dang, Steve. Matter of fact, I'm going crappie fishing tomorrow.
Everybody loves crappie fishing.
Hmm I like shooting docks. That's kind of my thing. Precision fishing. It can't be repeated, Matt. Should have never left alive.
They can't watch TV because of all
Yep.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You ain't gonna freshen that?
I did go to the Mad Cat store over Thanksgiving though, and I managed to get out of there without spending a lot of money. I didn't even buy a rod. I was proud of myself. Even though they had some excellent deals on there. See, I don't know whether they take other people's rods as trade in, but they had a whole rack of like catch the fever rods and whisker seeker rods. And I was surprised. They were like $60 or something. Oh, they take trade ins? Okay. Yeah, they had a whole rack of, name brand catfishing rods there marked pretty cheap, like $60.
Where's this store at?
It's the Mad Cat store in Rockingham, North Carolina. My family lives there.
Yeah, I remember you being there last year sometime.
Yeah, I go over while I'm visiting on Thanksgiving. Man, it's like a candy store in there, though. Whew.
California Angling and Outdoors, how's it going?
What's up, Callie? Eddie's telling y'all to suspend one of them rods.
We got two of them dropped straight down below the boat, and then the Demon Dragon pulling it up off bottom a little ways. So same thing as suspending. You just don't have to worry about reeling up and down as the depth changes.
Well, that's cool that they do that, Rich. That's pretty neat that they do that. That's the kind of businessman Matt is. I think he's probably one of the rod manufacturers that really does a lot for the catfishing community in general, or the sport of catfishing.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of a good marketing strategy too. When people walk in, you can point over there and say, "Look at all these great rods that were traded in for our rods."
Well, yeah, true. That is true.
Caleb's done an amazing job with marketing, though.
Oh yeah.
He's almost made it the premier brand.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but they're
So
definitely one of the top 5.
what would you consider if you had to consider the biggest name brand amongst serious catfish anglers? What would you say it is?
Well, I definitely Catch the Fever would be right up there, and you got Mad Cats now. Tanglewood Catfish has been, an industry leader for a long time.
I think they've lost ground though.
Well, maybe so, but they probably got a pretty loyal following.
I'm not saying what's the best because I think they're all good. I'm just saying from perception,
Yeah. But I think personally, hand down, Uncle Lou's rods are just as good as any of them.
100%. That's why 6 of them are pointed out the back of this boat right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I do
Yeah,
like
but
the feel of his rods.
I think if you're not, if you get into the cat fishermen that are big cat fishermen but don't watch YouTube, the Uncle Lou rods and some of the smaller companies are the ones that they're probably not even going to ever heard of.
Right, yeah. He was just saying that they're as good a rod as any. It was 2 different
Oh yeah, 100%.
conversations.
I love my Uncle Lou rod.
But far as I think right now, which one has made the most growth? I think Catch the Fever probably sells more catfish specific rods than about any brand.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not that's not putting Shakespeare in the mix. I'm talking about ones that are only, basically doing catfish.
I mean, Shakespeare's been doing it for years, so.
Right. It's not even close if you put them in the mix. But you know what I mean, amongst the brands that we're referring to.
Well, I would say just strictly off what I've seen advertisement wise, Catch the Fever leaps and bounds in front of everybody.
Yeah. They do a really good job of promoting. And it's a great product, but they do a really good job of promoting.
Well, I think they have to because, I mean, they got Mad Cats licking at everyone's boots, I mean, I think they're having to do that kind of marketing, no doubt.
If I was willing to bet, I would say Catch the Fever sells 4, maybe 5 times as many rods as Mad Cats.
Mm.
Not to say that they're 4 or 5 times better, because I think they're comparable. Think one's just as good as the other, but
all I know is
volume.
We have at least one of all these companies that we've been talking about, and 95% of the time, Uncle Lou's is out in our boat.
Yeah. There's a Hellcat there, and there's a Mad Cat's there in the center. The rest of them are all Uncle Lou's, and I've never used tangling with catfish, but had some B&M Silver Cats Elites, and a little bit of everything. We don't have any more of the Silver Cat Elites because Daddy lost one. The first fish that hooked up pulled it in, and the other guy had his rod stole, so Daddy gave it to him. Give him a rod and a reel.
I've got a tangling with catfish and a Hellcat rod that never leave the garage.
Well, I'll tell you what I like about the Hellcat. I mean, what I like about the tangle with catfish rods compared to my other rods, they're light. They're lighter. They're lighter. They feel lighter when you're reeling in. They feel lighter when you're casting them. Now, whether that's good or bad, I don't know. I mean, it's an anchor rod or a dragon rod, so you're not sitting there holding
it. Robert Modlin said they're all made in the same factory in China. And now there's a big difference in the Catch the Fever and the Mad Cats in the field. The Mad Cats are stiffer. The Uncle Lou's have the backbone kicks in a way different place. They have a really soft tip, but then they load up in a little bit higher place than some of these other brands, but they're not stiff like the Mad Cats. The and then even the Hellcat and all those others that catch the fever makes the Hellcat and the Big Cat fever rods. They're two completely different rods.
Yeah.
Uncle Lou said I disagree. Yeah, he would have a
He would
pretty
know.
good idea of where, maybe not exactly who makes what, but how many different places makes them. He's been in contact with a lot of them.
I love the long handle length on Uncle Lou's rods. They're just a pleasure to cast because of that longer handle.
You see how much right there? That's a Hellcat, and there is Uncle Lou's. Look how much further down the butt of that rod handle sticks down. And that's a Mad Cat's, and then there's Uncle Lou's. You see the Uncle Lou's handle is, I don't know, 4 inches longer. And it's not just because of the reel seat being on bottom, because the reel seat's on bottom on the Mad Cats as well. Catfish and Crappie says Whisker Seeker rods are light. Catfish and Crappie also says catch the fever, you're paying for their marketing budget.
Probably.
It's a good point too. The more they advertise, the more they got to charge because they got to pay for that advertising.
There's always going to be
more rods they give Hares and Chucky, the higher they got to pay.
There's always going to be a customer acquisition cost, though. But the goal is for it to be quite a bit less than your profit margin. So,
I've been hearing Cody use an awful lot of big words today.
Yeah, I didn't understand that one. Will you explain that to me, Cody?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, y'all ever seen this guy's channel? Put me on the screen. That's Pat's new channel.
What? Now, why did he change channels?
He had a partner that he had a falling out with, so he had to make a decision, and he just chose to leave that partnership and start a new channel. That's what it boils down to in a nutshell.
That stinks.
Yeah, especially considering I feel like he did all the work, and then he just had to let it go. But that's just me saying.
Yeah, I didn't know he even had another guy. I thought it was him only.
Heck, I didn't either until it all came down to. But that's what happened.
Richard Skirp, you'll have to get out with us one day and try his Uncle Lou rods out. You'll really enjoy them. The gentleman that makes them is here in chat, and it's just a great company. It's a smaller company, but a great company with an amazing product.
He's all right.
The link to buy, and Rich, I know you drag boards. They are hands down. There is not a better planer board on the market. I don't care how big the company is. You will not find a comparable planer board. The link's in the description if you're interested.
Yeah, and he makes those boards himself. You can tell he takes pride in the craftsmanship of them. They're well-made boards.
All right, well, I'm going to try to sit down one more time.
Sit down, take a load off, Larry.
That's the only boards we're using, Uncle Lou boards.
Cody works me to death out here.
I know it.
This remote works me to death. You want it?
Well, he just sits there and reads chat while you do all the work.
I sit here and watch the graph and run the trolling motor.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
You know, if you'd record a track, you wouldn't have to do that.
I don't want to record a track. If I start getting bites on my planer board rods, I want to be able to bump out and it not want to take me back to that track. I want where the majority of I want the middle rods to be where the majority of my bites are.
That's right. So tell Daddy to put the rods where you say put them.
You act like if you record a track, you could still not follow that track.
Well, I don't want to do it. You just hush.
He's hard-headed, Chris.
I know it.
Yeah.
It does take time to record a track, though.
I mean, I could record this track right here as we're fishing it because we fish this same line all the time in the winter, but I don't want to.
But see, if I'm in a tournament situation, and I'm fishing an area I don't have a track already record, I won't take time to record a track because The time you're sitting there recording the track is time you're not fishing.
Well,
Which I don't
also,
think pulling boards are the best strategy for tournament anyway.
you very welcome, Uncle Lou, but it is 100% the truth, and that's why we said it.
That's right.
If you ever want to get Uncle Lou products, I try to make sure his link is always in the description of our videos. It's in this one, so you can always click down on that description and check him out. He's easy to get in contact with.
So there's something we can talk about real quick because I've got Uncle Lou in our description. So anything I do from my laptop, upload a video or anything from the laptop, all that description stuff's in there. But if I upload it from my phone, none of my description stuff stays in.
Yeah, I think it's a desktop thing.
I always just go back to my last video and copy the description and then put it in the next one.
Yeah, I have to do the same thing.
I forgot to turn the monetization on for this video too. Oh well.
When are they going to start monetizing shorts? Is it this year?
Sometime at the beginning of the year, I was thinking I seen something on it, but I mean, I'm sure it'll be a drop in the well if you're not getting millions of views.
Oh yeah, you'll probably get like 2 cents per video or something.
No, it'll be something like 2 cents per 1,000.
Yeah.
Just take it and go.
Shorts will probably be like Tic Tac. I think it's like 2 cents per 1,000 views or something. It'll probably be something similar to that.
It's not Tic Tac, it's Tiki Taka.
Tiki Taki.
Go taco.
It's Tic Tac.
Tic Tac videos.
Tiki Taka.
Tiki Taka.
Tic Tac videos.
So it is Tic Tac videos.
Hickory dickory dock, gotta get on the Tiki Tok.
Where's
Wow.
Greenville?
Nice.
24.6 foot of water. Ooh, those is. Let's see here. Probably loose service. Trying to show y'all. What's that look like? Bobcat.
What? Hang on. Let me get. I'm on the comments. What? That looks like striper
Striper.
to me. Yeah, white bass or
Hybrid.
striper.
Two
Hybrids maybe. Yeah.
awful. The inside of their body was awful hard colored, like they're kind of scaly. They didn't have much
Yeah, I
light.
bet it's striper or hybrid white bass.
Yeah, we have hybrids here in this lake.
Ah, yeah, that's probably what it was. I tell you
Two
what,
of them-
I love fighting them.
We used to have, the state record hybrids come out of this lake.
Yeah, they're fun to fight, that's for sure.
But we don't have them like we used to. They quit stocking them.
Which just water would thaw out.
Put it in front of your face, all that hot air coming out of it will fall out.
Don't talk to me.
We're a bunch of crappie beds out of the water.
Yeah. Those is new ones.
I tell
Hey,
you
Cody, what'd you say? They dropped that 24 feet so far? Is that what you said?
27.
They drop at 27. It's down 24 something right now. Can you see the bank?
I can't see nothing but chat right now.
The water is all the way up to the tree line just about normally.
Wow, they only drop our lakes about 6.5 feet.
Yeah, it's 27 here.
Whew. Dang. Is that for flood control, or are they just?
Yes. Yeah, and because the river that this spills out into isn't very big, and it runs through Bowling Green, which is one of the biggest cities in Kentucky. and they don't want to flood all the houses up and down the river there.
Gotcha.
It's not a big river at all, and so this is a flood control reservoir.
Yeah, they started building this in the late '60s, finished it up in the early '70s.
Yeah, I think they started building our dams in the 50s or something. TVA started damming things. I don't know exactly what the timeline is, but I know Chickamauga Dam is going through some major changes right now. They're doing construction on it and building a new lock system.
Well, right now, around this area, a lot of the old locks and stuff that they used to use for barges up and down the river and the dams, they're taking a lot of them out now.
Yeah. Well, we've got a nation full of crumbling infrastructure that was built in the 40s and 50s and 60s that are now like falling apart. I mean, there's like
Yeah.
a major infrastructure problem with all the stuff they built back then not being maintained properly and just being ignored.
Well, it's 50-50 because half of it's antiquated, and then the other half is just hadn't been maintained, like you said.
Yep.
You know,
Telly can probably remember back in the 1940s when they were building that stuff.
Oh my good lord.
Did he really say that?
Yeah. Tells people
I'd
that
slap him.
if I get cut, dust will come out. That I'm that old.
True story.
Does it all the time.
I don't know what that says about Chris because the first time I seen Hooks and Hammock, I thought Telly was his daughter.
Yeah. She definitely looks younger than his old crusty butt.
I am younger than him.
That's right.
Oh. All right, so we're almost home now. We're going to lose signal any minute. We'll go ahead and jump out.
All right, Chris.
All right. Appreciate you coming up, buddy.
I get back in the house, I may come back in.
All right. Appreciate that.
All right, bye, guys. Bye, everybody. Chat.
Now maybe we'll catch a fish.
Oh, you saying Chris is bad luck?
Man, I can't believe. I think the fish are staying shallow.
It's winter, man. It's winter. That's all you can say.
What's happening right there with that number one?
Number one? Oh, he might be getting a bite.
Yeah,
It's a small fish.
It looks like it's getting dink bit right now.
What speed y'all pulling at?
I'm moving at 0.35.
Oh, wow.
Number one's getting dink bit. I don't like that. That's a channel cat bite.
Yeah, he's sitting there gnawing it down to the backbone.
It's just pulling up and down 2 or 3 inches,
Yeah.
up and down.
Yeah, you'll reel on the backbone and some scales. I love it when a lot of times when I cut my body sections, I'll run the scissors through the belly section and cut it open so it don't spin, and they'll grab hold of that rib meat and they'll just peel the flesh off the ribs.
I'm about to go reel down on that. Let it either try to hook it or let it go on somewhere. That's going to agitate me sitting here watching it bob like that. That's why I can't flathead catfish. I ain't got the patience.
I've been fishing for flatheads before and see it get a bite, and it'll be 20 minutes before he finally takes it.
Yeah. I got to taste everything first. Sample it.
Yeah, they'll sit there and chew on it forever.
Let's move this stuff out of here into this box.
Betty, go reel down on it.
It's driving him crazy. He can't take it.
I am. It's driving me nuts.
Don't
We're
you
only
like how
in
it gives
19
you
foot of
orders,
water here,
Larry?
Daddy.
Huh?
Don't you like how it gives you orders?
Yeah.
Daddy, go real down on that.
Well, I don't want to catch it because then it won't be my turn.
Mike Greenwell, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Greenwell? Well, right here is where a fish ought to bite. I mean, we're right here in the honey hole. Sounds like a motorcycle come across the water.
That's Cody. He let one rip. Motorboating.
Motoring.
Like one of the first times I watched one of y'all's lives, Cody let one rip, and I like died laughing.
Big old
I
wet.
was like, no, he didn't. I said, no, he didn't.
I didn't even realize he had done that, Bobcat, until we got up there in the mountains and you said something.
It was hilarious.
Better out than in, I always say, hey?
Well, he was sitting right next to the camera, though. That makes a difference.
After you said that, I had to go back and look at it.
Let's see what I got.
I'd reel on that, Daddy. Look at it.
Now look at it. They were dragging through the rocks. They're all bound.
Greenwell, it's slow today. We had one good takedown, and then Daddy's reeling him in, and then nothing. Got it in, and the hook had flipped back into the skipjack head. So
I don't know that it didn't do that when it come loose because I felt it just like it twisted and it come loose. I don't know. It was funny.
I didn't
Really funny, but
I didn't think it was funny.
it didn't. I don't know the way it come loose. It just felt different.
I didn't think it was funny. I thought it was upset.
It was a good fish.
Heartbroken.
That's just because I'm gonna catch this bigger one. That one was about a 40 to a 50. I'm gonna catch this 60 to a 70.
There you go.
I ain't never
I
caught
believe in you, Larry.
There you go. Oh,
What, the blue? Oh, he's still fooling with it.
it'll take it if you're going to. Hunger.
Do something with that. That's going to pester the fire out of me. That purple rod over there. That acts like a fish.
Why does my phone keep zooming in? Stupid phone. Sister Christian.
$19 awesome people in here still with us, fishing on this slow, cold day. Yes.
There goes. I think we're dragging through some junk.
I don't think so.
You look at that mag cast rod.
He got it jerked a while ago.
Rod.
Yes, sir. Barren River Lake, Greenwell.
Then
Then unhung.
do some jump.
I'm trying to get us
We're
out.
getting shallow.
We're 22 foot. We was a 19. Oh,
Oh,
Well, Cody, I'm gonna jump out here, bud. I gotta run to the bank.
all right. Appreciate you coming up, brother.
My friend. Good luck to y'all.
All right. Take care. See you, man.
I'm putting money in, not taking it out, Larry. See you guys.
hey,
That's wanting to hang.
yeah, they're pulling through some jump. They all been bouncing. Did we go off?
What's up?
I'm getting ready to eat some Reese trees.
I'm about to get me a Nature Valley bar here.
Probably found two.
I just threw them in the boat. I brought them. No, I eat all those. Cannon eat 4 of them. I ate 2 of them.
Mike Greenwell. What's up, Mike?
But they are froze.
Where'd Bobcat go?
He said he had to run to the bank. He just hopped down.
I hope he's getting some money from me.
Well, I tried to get him to get me some, but he said he was putting money in, not taking it out.
We heard that comment, by the way, Cody.
What's that?
When we were leaving, he said, well, now maybe we'll catch something.
Didn't work, did it? I was lying.
You want one?
Sure.
That's how much I love Telly. I gave her one of my Reese trees. What's
I'm
up,
about to speed
Marty?
up and just go to covering ground because fishing slow ain't working. Y'all fishing any this week, Chris?
Well, I hope.
Hope we get better this Thursday.
Me too.
But I have to be tomorrow or Thursday if we're going to do it.
Supposed to rain here Friday,
Same here.
Saturday, and Sunday, I think. I need to go home, put some deer bait out at the house, take Cannon deer hunting this weekend. I had a, I don't know, either 2.5-year-old or 3.5-year-old 8-pointer in my front yard this morning.
We're not allowed to bait them up here.
We can.
You can put stuff out, but it's got to be removed like 90 days before you hunt that area or something like that.
Yeah, we can hunt it.
Not allowed to bait them, but you sure can't hunt over a cornfield or a soybean field.
Just makes it where the people who can't afford to plant food plots don't have the same advantage.
I mean, everybody wants to kill a big deer, but you know, these guys that have these farms, that's all they do all year long is just grow food on the farm just for the deer.
Well, you guys must have went live just before we got to driving because you only been live for 2 hours.
Yeah, it stinks. 2 hours, an hour and a half of that's been rods in the water, and we ain't caught a fish.
One take day. Had him hooked up and come on.
Fishy! Fishy, fishy!
Sing to 'em, Chris.
I just did. That was my fish call.
Fishy, fishy.
Well, that wind's cooling down.
Yeah, I took my coat off and now I'm starting to get a little cool. Sun was hitting now.
How you liking that suit, Larry?
Well, it's the first time I wore it. It's warm, I can tell you that. Amy got it for me for Christmas. That was one of those things. I sent her a link, said, hey, this is the one I want.
Is that how it works? Maybe that's what I should start doing.
She sent me a text right back showing me that she just paid for it. Hey, I like it.
What's up, Kevin? Palmetto Cats?
What's up, Cam?
Kevin's one of the 3+1 Outdoors family members.
Yeah, no, I gotta join hoops again. How to do it.
You join Chris's, and at the beginning of the year, he's doing a giveaway. Better go ahead and join before then.
You want a chance at an Uncle Lou rod or a gift card of your choice? Palmetto said bling bling.
Come on, fish.
Is that a purple Uncle Lou's on the left?
Yeah, on the left and right. The outside rods are.
The left hand. Okay.
2 purple ones, then 2 orange ones, then 2 blue ones.
I don't have any blue ones.
We run the blue planer boards on the blue ones, the orange planer boards on the orange ones.
And then
Well,
I've
you're
got
all kinds of color coordinated.
Yeah.
purple demon dragons on the purple rods, orange demon dragons on the orange rods, and blue demon dragons on the blue rods.
And Telly said if you were just only if you were as special as her, you'd have purple planer boards.
Got a long way to go before I'm at special.
I probably should have got some orange ones. We got purple and green.
Yeah, but it's a bright green.
Yeah, oh, yeah, it's definitely a bright green.
Daddy, I think I'm just going to run
Big
through this
Slim
path
says,
and
"What's up,
set it up.
guys?" Palmetto says, "I've been waiting on Cody to sign up for my knot tournament, either him or his mama."
Last time I was so nervous, I don't know what was going on. I was nervous as a cat on tin roof. My hands was shaking. I couldn't do nothing right. I tell Mama she needs to. She does decent in them. She won one of them one time.
You were as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs?
That's it.
Uncle Lou!
How do you do? We'll go up the edge of this channel over here. Here in about 100, 150 yards.
Kevin says he's only got 4 signed up so far.
I think they're fun. I like them. I like watching them.
I enjoy watching them.
Why don't you enter it, Chris?
Well, because you know how my internet is here.
Man, your internet, I had never seen it give you problems.
So is he going to do it with 50-pound line or what?
Paracord.
Paracord?
Yep. I think he's sending it out to everybody. You already enter it, Daddy.
Cold Creek Catfishing says, "Evening, everyone. How's the bite?"
Billy. It's slow. Slow to non-existent.
We've had 1 takedown. Hooked up, and he come off for some reason. And I was sick because it was a big fish.
Kevin says, "Yep, paracord makes it fun." Take down catfishing. What's up, KP?
What's up, Kenneth?
Palmetto says, "So far we got Big Mike, Missy Kennedy, Robin C., and Zach Lewis."
I'll see if Amy do jump in there. She's better at tying them than I am. Faster.
Calm down.
Uptown Chrissy Brown.
How's it going, Miss Chrissy? What's that doing? That's just a weight. The wind done changed directions on us a little. And make something happen soon.
Yeah, right here where we're dragging right now, this point right here is where a lot of the bank fishermen fish a lot.
In the winter. Too lazy for all that walking, packing stuff. There's a fish on bottom.
Christian Payne says, looks cold.
What's up, Christian?
I'm sure it's not as cold as where you're at.
No, he's up in North Dakota. So.
That's my youngest brother.
Christian's your youngest brother?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Christian.
Yeah, he didn't get my good looks.
That's not what I meant. He says it's warm today, 35.
It's probably, it might be a degree or two warmer than that here. 35, 36 degrees here.
Wayne Huska says, hey, y'all, how many
How's
fish
it
did
going,
y'all
Wayne?
catch?
Wayne, it's sad around here. No fish. Shirley T, how's it going? No fishies. Oh, there's one right there on that ledge. Right on that step up. We're going with the wind right now. The wind's changed direction. I want to be going into the wind, but I don't want to reel everything up to change which way the boat's going. So it is what it is. Making us go 0.6.
Yeah. I reeled everything up.
You said you're in the low 40s on water temperature?
40.34 right here. 40 degrees.
You drag that bait across one of them fish's face, they're going to eat it.
Well,
They ain't yet.
the only one we had that one.
But it could change at any moment. That's the way it goes.
Hey, have you guys ever done the fabric softener on a new cast net? Have you guys ever done that?
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't want nothing that smells like that on my cast net.
Well, you use the
It's
unscented
gonna
stuff.
hurt with your cast.
I wouldn't want no chemicals on my cast net to rub all over my bait.
You're a chemical.
I mean, you can do it. I'm just saying I would. To each
Well,
their own.
I was just wondering about it because, the other cast nets that I bought didn't even seem all that stiff to me.
I don't think it's a big issue, but I have heard of people doing it. It just,
Drugs done a video on.
I just don't think it's. I mean,
Rich said, yes, absolutely.
Sorry about that, KP.
I do think though I'm going to get that new one out and hang it. Just let it hang for a few days.
Blue rod.
Cold Creek says waiting on a takedown.
Take down. I thought we had one going there, and he let him.
Rich S said soak it in fabric softener, then hang it up, non-scented.
Yeah, I mean they make a lot of fabric softener that's non-scented.
Yeah, but I don't think the benefit's worth the risk. I mean, I don't know that it affects anything, but also never had a problem throwing cast net when it was new. I don't think
I'd kind of like to. I'd like to
nasty.
see one that's been done right up next to one that hasn't been done, just to see what the difference is. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, probably is the difference. I mean, cast net and shad in this lake ain't hard. Oh, there it goes. That's
Hey.
That's
I think that might have been a snag.
Yep, it was. It was. It took off quick. I thought it was a fish for a second, and then it was too steady.
Wayne Huska says looks calm on the water.
It ain't too bad.
I don't know. I'd say we probably got 6-7 mile an hour wind.
You know, when Telly and I were on our way down there to Kentucky this morning, we crossed. We went one way and came back another. But when we crossed the Ohio, it looked like a sheet of glass out there. And then on the way back, we came over in a different area, closer to Cincinnati. We could actually see ice out there on the river.
Really?
Yep. I mean, it's super thin layers of ice, but you could see it. Uncle Lou said the mono gets a lot softer, making it easier to throw.
Wonder if it tears easier because of that.
Do your clothes tear easier?
Kenneth said that was a fish stick.
They definitely do. Your clothes definitely tear easier when you use fabric softener.
Put the jacket back on. Get the fish, warm me up.
Hope we don't hang up when we drop over this little hump into the channel here.
Going up that hump.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, Larry looks like a professional with that ice suit.
Air getting cooler here. More wind.
When will you know about tomorrow?
I fixed him, see the sea. He was pretty adamant he wanted us to come in.
What are you supposed to do?
Sit at my desk and work all day.
About on what?
Paperwork.
Uncle Lou said, I never noticed any difference that way, but any net will tear if you throw it directly over a tree or sharp rocks. Wayne Huska asking, what y'all using for bait?
Frozen skipjack. Frozen skipjack. Skippies.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we got right now.
Mm-hmm.
Rich S says, I soak my nets once a year. I think it helps the longevity as well as softens the net for ease of throwing. Cold Creek Catfishing Billy says, I was confused there for a minute. When I seen that suit, I thought Cody was with Dieter.
I just wanted me a good wintertime suit. So I figured if it was good enough to fish on the ice with, it'd be good enough out here.
John Boy's Catfishing says, good evening, everybody.
John boy. The wind is picking up.
Yes, it is.
If this freaking water don't fall soon.
I told you how to fix that.
Take the top off, do it down the lake.
I'm beating it on the cleat.
Cold Creek Catfishing said, yes, sir, Larry. Those look like very nice suits.
Yeah, there was a couple days last winter we come out, it was single digits when we hit the water. So. I ain't like those guys that's from the up north. I know we went to North Dakota back at Thanksgiving, and we got to the airport there, and one of the guys working outside at the airport, it was 32 degrees, and he was out there working in shorts.
I've not seen the bait on the graph in a minute.
I can reel them up when you move, or you just keep dragging.
I'd like to hop over the edge of this channel for a minute. After we fish this channel for a minute, we'll call it a day on the live and go hit some spots we don't get any phone service.
Cody's got me yawning now.
Yeah, I woke up too early this morning. Blue one?
Yeah.
Those are probably really shallow. Probably really shallow.
So that ramp you launched at today, is that the other end of the lake from when I was down there?
Yeah, we launched on the top end of the lake, and this is the bottom end. We launched at the river, and this is at the spillway.
Kenneth said, Cody got me acting like Jody, snoring.
Well, he probably ain't slept none. You know, he up all night. I've never heard of those Tim Wade nets. Said they're custom made. They're
Yeah, I never heard
pricey.
of them either.
I got a cast net and stuff my wife bought the other day. I tried it out yet.
Is that a hang up? Still got pressure on it. Oh. 14 foot of water here. As we come up over this hump, it's going to drop down to about 50 or 60 on the backside.
Rich said, best on the market. You throw one, you will know the difference.
Depend on how pricey they are, though.
Well, they're all
I tear a
pricey.
lot of them up. I'm hard on nets.
What was that one we bought?
Bet's blue. It wasn't cheap. Wasn't most expensive by no means. It was $100 something, I think.
That one I bought today was 99.
Yeah, you can fix them sometimes, but when they get a big long shred going up the side of them, it's not just tore away from the lead line, then they're kind of hard to fix. It makes some tough nets, though. I'll look into them.
Cody tore ours about the second time he threw it.
And you fella brought a stump up with it. And then those dang carp tore it too. $10.9 of water. Here's where we're probably gonna hang up. I would say. Yeah, but you can fix them when they tear from the lead line. I mean, they won't pancake perfect after you've had to put it back to the lead line because you shorten the net there in those areas a little. They can be done. Chris, y'all fishing on the Ohio River tomorrow?
If we go, yeah, it'd have to be because everything else is frozen.
I think J-Dog said he's going tomorrow too.
I thought he was out today.
He
was out looking.
He said he was just out looking at ramps. See what
Oh, okay, I see.
Did it hang? Yeah, I knew it was coming. If it don't, we'll go to there. It goes. Go to a different spot.
Rich says my buddy caught a 70 last week on the Ohio.
That's a pig.
That's a pig from the Ohio. I'm telling you. That's a
anywhere.
pig anywhere, but
They don't get over 15 pounds here in Barron.
whatever.
That act like a bite. Go real down on that. dropping down into the channel now. Yeah, the boat is. The lines aren't. The boat's dropping straight down. Rich has caught a lot of nice fish. He fishes Barron a lot. He's from the next county over here. But he's fished Wilson and Wheeler a lot too, I think.
We didn't talk to him about that before. He fished that boat.
Oh, Greenwell sent me rules to it last night.
When we got to sign up.
I don't know about that. We're going too fast where this wind's hitting us in the back.
I'm just going to get all the lines over at home.
Can't even sore lip a fish today.
We saw him that one. All we did was saw that. Didn't get any bucket.
I don't think he ever got the hook. I think he was just latched down on it.
Rich says caught a 90 first trip to the Mississippi a couple months ago, bumping. What a rush.
I bet you it was. Bet you it was a rush. That's an absolute monster.
But he come loose.
I need a fish. I need a fish. I just wish for a little bitty fish.
You need singing lessons? You need singing lessons.
Oh, 2.5 hours. Gosh. Golly, Wally, this is sad.
Well, that's just that last time I was out. I caught 3 fish in 28 minutes, then went 3.5 hours with nothing.
What's that doing?
Snagged.
No, it's acting funny.
Should just come over at home.
What time's it getting dark now, Daddy? 4:30? Yeah, 4:30.
I was gonna say that's probably not too far off because I think about 5:30 or 5:45 here. It's dark.
And it's almost 3. Heck, we ain't gonna be able to hit too many more places. I want to have the boat put up by the time it gets dark.
Kelly Bullock says the studio is done.
Oh, what all you do to it, Kelly?
Kelly, tell him watch your show tonight. You'll find out. He's probably got them great big old cameras like they use on TV and got all
One of
that
those
Bullock
red
money.
cameras.
Yeah. You got all that Bullock money. Get all that fancy lighting.
Almost sit
Look
down
at the
so we
ball
get
of
a bite.
bait. Look at the ball of bait.
Oh, we should be over. Everything should be over the hump now.
I don't know. After when we reel up, Daddy, we'll probably just call it a day.
Yeah, just keep dragging to you.
Your phone ain't got much battery left.
Drag that box.
I hadn't. Guess we hit a few different places tomorrow. As long as we get to go.
So how far run you got back to the ramp?
Right back there.
500, 600, 600 yards.
Oh, so you're not bad.
We started fishing just 100 yards from the ramp, but that was diagonal from.
I would say we've been going a half mile an hour for 2.5 hours, so we're a mile and a half from the mile and a quarter from the ramp.
Kelly Bullock says, I am big time like Kevin from Palmetto.
Well, then get it, boy. I'm about done just because I'm thirsty. Dang, water's still froze.
Stick it in your coat and it'll fall out.
10% battery left.
I ain't ever heard a grown man cry so much.
I'm thirsty.
Shut up.
Surrounded by water. I'm thirsty.
All you had to do is stick it down the net, let it float around out there in the water. It's 40 degrees.
Yep.
Water says it's 39.6 right here.
Kelly, I didn't tell no lies. I'm the one reading this chat. I read them like I see them.
He said he tells it how it is. This ain't going to work.
Fishing and Freedom says, I came in on the pick on Cody portion of the show. LOL.
What's going on, No Luck Cluck?
Look at that. He just asked for somebody to pick on him. It's No Luck Cody today.
You don't want to let the fish off. Only dang real bite we've gotten.
I thought for sure you're going to hook up coming down off that point.
Yeah, it comes up out of 25 foot of water to a steep rise that goes up to 10 foot and then drops straight off into 45 on the backside, which is the channel. And I marked fish there, but none of them bit.
Richard, your drift sock will be there Saturday morning.
Under Armour.
I'm looking forward to watching all them yahoos down there at Baldwin on a live stream.
Well, Daddy, your phone's about to die. I can either swap over to mine or we can call it on this. It ain't working. Well, all right, everybody. Thank y'all for coming in, hanging out. We're going to end the live. His phone's about dead. Mine's only got 40%. So rather than dig out a bunch of wires in the power bank, we'll just go ahead and call it a day. Fish ain't doing nothing anyways. Thank y'all all for hanging out. Appreciate everybody that hit the thumbs up. Chris, thank you for coming up. Oh, there he
There
is.
we go.
Fish on.
See? GoPro, start recording.
It ain't a big fish. That's just a little baby fish. It ain't even worth talking about.
Whatever, it's a fish.
He better get it in a boat or I'm going to be mad.
KY4TG Todd says, y'all are making me cold. Look at them. See? Them lines are just coming down off that ledge, and you're on them now.
Oh, and the phone's going to freaking die.
Two fish on. Two fish on. They're going to be arguing over who's netting what here in a minute.
Come on.
Daddy, get that fish in already. Listen, silted up.
I barely got this.
Y'all still there?
Yep, we're here. Fishing and Freedom says a double. So does that make 3 plus 2 now?
This is all silky though.
Fish in the boat.
All right, there we go. I hooked the power bank on up.
That one looks like a teener.
Yeah.
Brian B says, "Uh-oh, YouTube done switched up. I can swipe through lives."
All right, quit twisting.
Let y'all guess weights, being we ain't showed no fish today, hardly. Here you go, Dex.
Guess these weights for a chance to win an attaboy from Cody. Or attagirl.
He bites you. Here's the one Daddy caught.
Move to your right just a little bit, Larry. It was almost off screen. There you go.
Hold him above the windshield. There we go. So that's fish number one. Y'all hold up on your guesses, and I'll weigh it, and I'll tell you the weights for both of them same time.
Go get you some nuggets, Brian. What makes you happy, buddy? Hogweed said he's feeling a little better. He's going to do his show tonight. All right.
All right. Got fish number one weighed. And then let Daddy pick this fish that I caught up. Hey, a double up even on.
Well, that's a fat one there.
Yeah, he's got quite a bit in his stomach.
We got plenty of life in.
All right, so what's your guess on fish number one and two? You can actually we'll do it. What's the combined weight? Guess what the combined weight is of the double up there.
All right, let me get this fish back in the water.
What do you guess, Chris?
Combined?
Yep.
I'm going to say 21.4.
The first one was 8.5. The second one was 14.5. So that's 23. Rich Skirp said 22.4. That's a dang good guess. Kenneth said 19 combined. Wayne Huska said 11. Brian B said 27.8 combined. Believe Rich was the closest. 23. It would have been, I think the first one was 8.54 and the second one was 14.56. So it really would have been 23.1. That keeps it from being a skunk stream.
That's right.
There's at least a little excitement, even though they weren't big fish.
Now you see, he was all down. Oh, 3 hours, no fish. But now you can say you caught 2 fish in 3 hours.
We need one more. Get that one fish per hour. And it had it on.
Yeah. The big fish came on the Uncle Lou medium heavy with the Uncle Lou planer board. Show y'all his planer board before he throws it back out. For anybody that hadn't seen him. Can you see that good there, Chris?
Yes, sir.
So, clips. I mean, they're beautiful. And the finish on them's perfect. I mean, you would think they were mass produced, but because they're all identical. I mean, he makes them perfect. Handmade, perfect quality. They pull really true and straight. They pull out good and quick.
They pull out. I mean, you don't have to be moving much at all, and they'll pull out.
No, they'll go right out and settle in to wherever they're going to settle in based on the amount of line you got out.
Rich said they start biting about this time.
Those were really silted up. They had been buried up in the mud. What do you say? Go ahead and end it or give it a few more minutes? What do you say, Chris?
Oh, that's up to you guys.
Should pick up another. There we go.
Well, those two are your fish. Next is mine. I got mine in first, so that means I caught mine, then you caught yours. That's back to my turn.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I got yours come in the boat second.
I had it. I put the rod in the rod holder. You had the dip net over hogging it for that little baby fish you caught.
Rich says 30 more minutes.
I might give it that.
KP says keep going 4 more hours.
Not happening. Sorry, KP.
No. Amy was cooking a roast when I left the house.
Man, that sounds good. The roast, that does sound good. Rich says almost done with my computer work, LOL.
Pretty good. He started to end it, and there went 2 draws.
Yep. If he'd have ended it 2 minutes sooner, he'd have been like, "Dag blasted, why'd we end that live stream?"
I was about to hit end. I was saying my goodbyes. If I wasn't so long-winded, we wouldn't have had those on there.
Fishing and Freedom says, I'm driving home from the river as we speak. I only stayed about 2 hours, LOL. Got pretty windy, fished a little, but went to play with his trolling motor more than anything.
Did you get you a new trolling motor?
Got to tell us what you got, Richard.
I think I'm
Don't leave us hanging.
out on the flat spot. Thinking about inching over closer to the channel.
Just be careful. Don't get real close, because right up there we'll hang up every time. We're at about where that tree's down.
Nice. Steph bought him a Tarova 112 for Christmas.
36 boat. Look there.
That's a big boy.
I was going to go with a 36 volt, but they said I'd had to rewire everything if I did.
There's Robin C.
And I didn't want to rewire it all.
I wish mine would have had a Tarove on it instead of the power drive.
The Tarovas are nice. Tarova 80 pounds. What's on this one?
24.
24. Yeah, all the 80 pounds are 24 volt. I think.
I mean, it's
Richard
not
said, yeah.
price jump going to a 36 volt.
Richard said, yeah, I had to run a bunch of new wire, add a battery, breakers, was a little bit of a pain.
Yeah, I just added a battery and jumper wire.
I mean, I got two complaints about my power drive. One is it's a pain in the butt stowing and deploying.
That they are.
And two, it doesn't have that puck, so I don't have the jog feature when you're spot locked. Now I can add the puck, but
I've never even paired the puck on this one. It's installed back there, but I've never paired it. Which you can't really spot lock here on Barron. You need two anchors out.
Go ahead and do it just so when we do go.
Yeah.
But by far, that stowing and deploying on those power drives, that's by far the worst.
I've got a power drive at the house.
They come off this.
Squirrels, magnet fishing, and outdoors.
What's up, squirrel? What's the most interesting thing you ever caught magnet fishing?
I think I've seen him catch guns. Iceman Ice, how's it going? That's what we doing. We out catfishing.
Robin C says, see my comment above. Oh, Shirley T got her PB blue yesterday.
Awesome. Congratulations.
That is way cool. Congrats. Some fish underneath us.
I'll never get nothing to bite here.
Iceman Ice says, great, I'm in Ohio, wish I was fishing.
We in Kentucky. We ain't gonna hold the fact you're in Ohio against you, though. Thanks for coming in.
Iceman says, I'm in Cleveland, about 10 minutes from Lake Erie. where we catch beautiful walleye and perch.
Them walleyes, nothing like him, boy. That's the best. That's probably the best eating fish I've ever eaten.
See, I like walleye as long as there's no skin on it.
Let me open one.
Still love my catfish. Catfish is my favorite.
Well, I'd say walleye, then crappie,
Crappie.
then catfish.
Crappie. Crappie's the best.
It's hard to beat a good mess of crappie.
Alex Man said best tasting for sure.
Uh-oh.
Take those walleye and egg wash them and roll them in real potato flakes and fry them in a skillet and butter. Oh, good.
That's interesting.
So I think because the jar is against the speaker,
Oh, yeah.
so I moved it.
I love deep fried fish, but Amy baked some catfish. It's probably the best catfish I've ever eaten. What she baked.
Telly's up there in the living room watching a movie. She just came in here and had that look on her face like something was wrong.
There is something wrong.
And I muted and I was like, "What's up?" And she's like, "I'm sitting in there watching that movie." We keep a jar full of change on the counter in there in the living room. She said she heard that change rattling. But we've got that Bose surround sound system in there, and I think that speaker was making that change rattle. He's like, I moved that jar of change.
Water temp right here is 38.55.
Getting colder instead of warmer. A little deeper. No, 27.9.
Yeah, but the wind's hitting it, cooling it down, and then also we're having it got shade right here with what snow is there running off. So, what time is it, Chris?
4:18.
3:18.
Yeah.
Bugman, they caught two just about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I had a double up.
Double up, double up.
Double up, double up.
Double up, double up.
Make you want to say hi,
ho. Burns your tummy, don't you know?
Double up, double up.
Grape wine in a mason jar. Homemade and brought to school.
Well, Chris, I know you was talking about when you retire moving to Tennessee. I take it's not going to be Nashville.
Hey, they couldn't handle me in Nashville.
Which most of the country music stars that live down that way don't live in Nashville. They live in the outskirts somewhere. A lot of them live over in Gallatin.
I try not to sing too well on live streams. I can't afford to have a whole bunch of strange women messaging me and
Well, kind of what I was thinking. I was just glad I wasn't at home because I was afraid my dog would go to howling.
Well, somebody give that dog some freeze.
Iceman says I'm sensing a huge bite coming.
I am too. I'm
What?
with you, Iceman.
Which rod, Iceman? That's 1, 2, 3, all the way through 8. 1 on that side, 8 on this side. Which number? I want to make sure keep my eye on it.
Rich said a bunch live on Old Hickory and Percy Priest.
Yeah. Old Hickory and Gallatin's got a bunch that live there.
Bugman said 7.
Uh-oh.
This man said 2 for sure.
Well, that one's over. It ain't quite to the channel, but it's closer to the channel.
I'm feeling number 5.
I think number 1.
4.
I'd like to see 1 bend over. I'd like to see it go come down to the water.
Water.
Down to the water.
Well, we're going to give it 9 minutes. 9 minutes here. It's 3:21. We're going to go to 3:30, and then we're going to call it a day.
Give us time to get home, put the boat up before it gets dark.
Yep. If you was for sure going fishing more, I'd leave it uncovered.
Like I said, I'm supposed to work. Whether they'll let me work from home tomorrow, I don't know. I'll have to text him in the morning. Soon.
But you ain't going to be working.
There's no production going on. So.
54 thumbs up. That is awesome. Thank you all for that.
KP said 1 of the 8.
Hey, that right there would probably catch it. If one of them got a bite, it'd probably be one of those.
One of those 8. KP, he's a lot smarter than he looks now.
Yeah, but that ain't saying much.
Who all in the chat's going to CatCon next? Let's see, what month after next?
We'll be there.
Aye, Captain.
I'm missing a trip to the mountains later Thursday to come out here and go fishing.
Ain't no catfish in the mountains.
Now, they're going up there with the youth group or something from church. I can't remember what they're doing.
KP said, Cody, you're right there with me, bro.
I know it.
Hey,
I know it.
KP, believe me, he is not smarter than he looks. That's bad. Right over there is where they're at. That sun hitting that bank right over there.
You're probably right, but we ain't got time to go over there and drag it.
Right over there where I just pointed, Chris, is what we was talking with you on the phone. I caught that 50 while we was talking to you on the phone.
Oh, yeah?
That's a good bank. And the sun's hitting right on that bank right now. Average about 20 foot deep over there.
5 minutes, fish. 5 minutes, fish.
Go down, go down.
You got 5 minutes.
I ain't getting them bite them dang no rods already.
Uncle Lou said, so y'all doing this again tomorrow when I won't be so busy?
I'm hoping we'll be fishing tomorrow. I don't know if we'll be live.
Iceman, one of them was 8 pounds. The other one was 14. They're both blue catfish.
Yep, blue cats.
Blue cat.
Brian B said, CatCon bound. I'll be there.
Be nice to see everybody again. Who all done Kevin's survey and said they want to eat a meal together after?
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever heard the results of that or not.
I didn't. Yeah, I remember seeing it, but I never hear the results either.
I said we would.
I kind of liked it, having just to have everybody hang out right there and have a big
Yeah,
catered
it'd be nice.
meal.
Yeah, be nice.
It's a whole lot better than trying to go find a place to fit us all in.
Yeah, I don't like running around in Louisville anyway.
No. I think that'd be all right.
There ain't
What
no
in the
fish
world?
here.
What in the world?
I don't know. I thought it was a herd of buffalo coming off the hill.
Hey, I got to mute. Dogs are going to start barking.
Go fishing when you can, 'cause it's good for you. That was my Richard Gene impression. He jumps up and runs around butt like that.
You turn your hat sideways. Who's he always talking to?
Elmo.
Elmo.
Coming over some stuff right there. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Uncle Lou, you're right. Uncle Lou said that boy forgot to take his meds again.
Bad part about it is when I got up, I hung my hand in the steering wheel when I went by it. And now my hand hurts. God bless.
Iceman, if you're still here, thanks for coming in, checking them out.
Yes, sir.
Sure they'll appreciate a subscribe from you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm marking like quite a few fish right there.
I have to give it 5 more minutes.
Brian B says he don't think they've made a decision on the meal yet.
I tell you what they ought to do is give them people in that catfish cooking competition more fish to cook.
Hey, we're getting somewhere now.
I just about getting that competition if I knew how to. Last year I asked them, I never could find out how to get in.
I never even seen them doing.
Yeah, they do.
Did they?
I went over there. Yeah,
Hey, I was a judge. I got to eat it.
Were you?
Sounds like a better deal right there, being judged.
Burns, you tell me, don't you know? Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug.
So did you just judge the fish, or did they make some sides for you too?
He muted himself because of dogs, I think.
Yeah, my daughter's coming in. Dogs are going nuts.
Hey, Megan, quit running out that door. Electricity ain't free.
She's just coming home from last night.
She work all night?
No. Brian B said, I'm going to do a fish fry in the parking lot.
Sign me up. Good old hush puppies, coleslaw.
1 minute. 1 minute.
You got 1 minute to
There
figure it out.
There you go. Big takedown.
See? Get him, Larry. Show him how it's done.
I told him that was my fish. This man don't listen.
You don't feel that big, though.
Every time I say we're ending it, I learned the trick. I learned it. Should have been doing this all day.
Yeah, every 5 minutes you gotta say, okay, well, we're gonna end it.
Need that, Daddy?
Eric, some of that was not good. I'll say that. Some of it was amazing.
It don't look very big. It's already up in top of water.
Brian B said he's going to wait until he finds out what they're charging for catfish at CatCon, and he's going to lower his price by $2.
Go for it.
The other one all silted up.
Went from no fish to catching 3 in about the last 30 minutes.
25 minutes. Approximately.
Approximation. Brian B, don't nobody want to eat those tainted fish from the Potomac River? Y'all want to guess the weight on it or just toss him back?
There he is. Look, he's a big one. He's about a 6-pounder.
I was going to say 7.5.
Weigh him, Daddy. Just find out.
Oh, man.
Just because I ain't got full with him.
Oh, he's biting me.
Brian B said their price is too high for circus food.
You ain't kidding. $7.29.
7.29. So right at 7 by the time you take the 0.2 off for the grippers. 7.9. 0.09.
Let go of it.
He's been onto the grips and he won't let go.
He won't let go of the grips.
I think them fish get lockjaw in the winter, and it's hard to get them to open their mouths.
You say give it another 5 minutes?
That's up to you guys.
What time is it? We can't stay much longer.
4:33.
I'm going to give it 2 minutes. What'd you make a mess for?
Uncle Lou said 30 more.
No, it'll be dark by the time I get the boat covered up.
Brian B said 10 minutes of 45 coming in.
If we give me 10 minutes, I'm putting this one back out.
We can swing 10. I don't know if we can swing 30. Not unless they just biting good.
I got one good piece.
Make you want to scream, hi-de-ho!
Bird's tummy, don't you know?
Chug-a-look, chug-a-look. While I was thumbing from Montgomery, I had my guitar on my back. When a stranger stopped beside me in an antique Cadillac, Hair was dressed like 1950, half drunk and hollow-eyed. He said, it's a long walk to Nashville. Would you like a ride? So, is that a fish or is that hung up? That's hung up.
Uncle Lou said those covers take 2 minutes to put on.
Listen here, Uncle Lou.
Yeah, but you gotta realize how long Cody got to talk about it and everything. There you go. There you go.
I think it's hanging, buddy.
Come loose. Nope.
There it is.
All right, come off the plate a bit. Come loose too. Is it under or over it? Cody, get See, that's right here is the plan. Get him fooling with this one now. When these rods go down, I get it too.
That's right.
How much faith you get over there?
Tally, I'm not going to tell him that. That'll make him in the live stream want to go home.
What was he going to tell? What was that, Chris?
I told Tally I'm not going to tell Cody that. It'll make him in the live stream. He'll want to go home.
Yeah.
She said, Cody, I have a surprise meal for supper in the crock pot when you get home.
Fried squash don't go in the crock pot. Hey, I'm just happy she cooks. She don't like cooking. Thank you, baby.
Yeah, she told us one day she was going to make something. And then after she said she's going to make it, she said, Cody, you going to make it? That's pretty good, yeah. I can sit back down. I got mine back out. What I do here? I don't know what you've done.
What is he doing?
He done got them all tangled up and everything. Trying to cast with planer board on.
Don't worry about what I do. Who caught the biggest fish of the day? Daddy, I did. Sorry.
Tally said the first line of the recipe always says for Cody to make. Uncle Lou said Cody wouldn't even make her pancakes one day for breakfast. I'd be darned if I'd make him supper. Oh, maybe it's a pancake.
Last time she made me pancakes, they were charred black on the outside and still raw in the middle.
You better still eat them and tell her they're good.
Hey, they were good. Eat every bite of them.
Is that a blind?
That's what I said last time we was over at.
There's an island right here next to us.
I'm an island boy.
Oh, Lord.
She made chicken dumplings one time. There wasn't no dumplings. They all dissolved in water, but it was some of the best porridge I've ever had in my life. It was just like porridge.
You keep telling stories on her, you ain't never going to have her cook nothing for you again.
She can cook pretty good, actually. She just don't like doing it. I should let more line out.
I guess for less more line out. That way we get a bite. I did.
See, I sung that David Allen Cole song, and it drew that fish right in.
Is that what it was?
That's what it was. No, actually, I think I sung that after the fish. Never mind. It was me saying, all right, time's up.
Brian B said Black Eye live stream tomorrow for Cody. She's probably in there dumping that crock pot out right now, saying, "Oh, he wants to talk like that, huh?"
What time is it?
4:41.
4 minutes. Give it 4 minutes.
I didn't get on the other side of you. Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down the bowl. You kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor.
Uncle Lou says you thought your running incident was bad. Oh. I think the boat's leaking.
That's the pump out.
Had to turn the bilge on.
Yeah. What if that picnic table's still over there in the edge of the water? Fish might be over there having a picnic.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. T-minus 2 minutes. Look here. Skipjack edge you never even put on.
That's the one I had on.
Rich S said, check that boat's prostate.
See if I can hit a planer board with a piece of it.
Uncle Lou said 26 minutes.
Two minutes.
I don't care how long we stay. Let Cody cover the boat up when we get back.
Brian B said, you better thaw out some skippies for dinner now.
I don't know what I said until I talk to him, fill him out, see how he's going to act about it. I mean, I can't do nothing tomorrow other than set and write work instructions anyway.
I mean, there's no production, right? One minute. Come on, verse. 1 minute.
Don't you hate it when the day comes to an end?
Yeah.
Not with the way the days went. 3 little dinky fish.
Hey,
Uncle Lou said 25 minutes.
they beat 3 not little dinky fish.
That's right.
14 and a half, a 7 and an 8 and a half. Pitiful.
One good fish.
3 hours to catch that. Pitiful. All righty then. Bring them up one at a time. See if we get one on while we.
Where's all the sleeves at?
Right there. Pup, pup to the phone.
How many do you have
Oh.
here?
Uncle Lou said, I'm taking my thumbs up back now.
Why you gotta be that way for, Uncle Luke? Somebody's supposed to be showing a little wear on the end.
That's what we need to do tomorrow. Read that tie everything.
I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy wasn't my name. Here's your one chance, fish, don't let me down.
Hey, I believe you run them all off.
Everybody muted. Almost as bad as that day John Parker was eating them hot dogs.
Darius! Oh, I lied.
Eric said, Cody, you're scaring the fish away. There's Don R.
I don't know. They might bite just so they come up here and see what was making that noise.
Ain't no fish in this lake.
That was almost as bad as Cody singing.
I thought it was Cody singing again.
Oh, Eric says, is Kelly the only one that catches big fish there?
What do you say?
Is Kelly the only one that catches big fish there?
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, don't be mad that Kelly catches bigger fish than you. It's all right, Eric. It ain't a competition. As long as you have fun. Can't help it that Kelly outdoes you. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be some old fish scales from days gone by?
That almost landed back in the boat.
These go in the up there. Just watch, don't knock the tripod over.
Eric says we all know Larry put him on that fish.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
Now, you see there? That's just a testament to how durable those Uncle Lou boards are. Cody's throwing them all over the place.
Here, kitty, kitty.
Eric's making excuses about where he lives now. Says, Cody, I live in Ohio where there's no big fish.
What's that?
Eric says, Cody, I live in Ohio where there's no big fish.
There ain't no big fish here either, Eric. Biggest fish in this lake weighs 4.5 pounds. There really ain't many big fish here. There's a few 15, 20 pounders. You get a 25 here and there. That's about as big as you'll ever see.
Why you let him lie like that, Larry?
Hey, Chris, all I can tell you, all you can do is try to teach them right. But after they get grown, you just got to let it be.
Yeah. Art said, Cody ain't grown.
Well, maybe in body, but not mind.
Might have been born just plain white trash. Fancy was my name.
Eric says, hey, you know what, Cody? Soon will be Battle of the Lakes.
That'd be for people who know how to catch fish. I don't know how to catch fish. Well, I kept y'all around just hoping one would take the bait there while we brought them in, but no such luck. Thank y'all all for coming in, hanging out, hitting that thumbs up button. Chris, thank you for spending so much time with us today, helping us out with chat. It's been a real pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine.
But we're going to go ahead and end this. I'm happy that we didn't end it here about 30, 40 minutes ago. And we actually put those 3 in the boat for y'all. Thank you to the ones that hung around to catch them, to see them. And we'll be back out here probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, for sure Thursday. But Thursday we're going to be fishing with Kentucky Afield. So, but if we're out here tomorrow, we might go live for an hour or two. Probably not as long as we did today, because I think we'll probably hit some spots we don't get phone service. But just make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you know if we do. Either way, y'all have a great, blessed evening. As we always say, it's God, family, and the great outdoors. Adios.
Bye, everybody.
See you guys. Thank y'all.